Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Nessie. I think you really spoke to all of us for not only the need, but the honor and privilege to be able to carry on and fight the fight and continue the work. So it is fitting for today's times that we have the opportunity to recognize those community leaders, women of color in our communities, helping to uplift us and take care of us and help us heal and be strong enough to move forward with the work. So it's in that spirit that I am pleased to welcome and honor the MAWOCC Public Health honoree, Sabrina Selk. Sabrina is the Director of Health and Racial Equity at the National Network of Public Health Institutes, and she currently serves as a member of the Cambridge Human Rights Commission. She brings extensive work experience with MAWOCC Public Health honoree communities to address systems of oppression, including structural racism and increasing access to the social determinants of health to improve the health of children and our families. Sabrina previously served as Director of the Office of Health Equity at the Massachusetts Department of Public Health and was the State Officer for Minority Health, where she supported the startup of several work streams, including COVID-19 Health Equity Advisory Group, the Executive Office of Health and Human Services Interagency Health Equity Team. Sabrina sits on several academic and research community advisory boards, primarily focused on addressing health and racial equity in research and addressing the impact of racism on maternal and infant health outcomes. In her many roles, Sabrina has served as a principal investigator, project director, and senior advisor on a number of projects, including data collection and standardization, so needed, especially during these times of COVID and health disparities that are coming to light. Health equity infrastructure development, paternal and maternal outcomes, childhood asthma, cancer inequities, sickle cell disease, and early childhood systems. You can read the full scope of her work because there is much in the program manuals you received with your registration. Sabrina has a Doctorate of Science from the Society of Human Development and Health Department with a focus on social epidemiology and planned social change, as well as a Master of Science with a focus on women, gender, and health, both from the Harvard H.T. Chan School of Public Health, along with her undergraduate degrees in biology and psychology from the University of Washington. Sabrina, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you so much. As we all know, this has been an incredibly challenging season for all of us collectively. And I just want to say thank you so much for this recognition. From my heart, it really means so much. But as it's been stressed again and again during this incredible session together, all of this work that I had the privilege to lead was really built on the work of folks who came before me and those who were leading the work in this moment, particularly women of color, including Georgia May Simpson, who was my predecessor in the Office of Health Equity, the leadership of former Commissioner Monica Burrell, now a key advisor on housing and homelessness for Mayor Wu, as well as local leaders such as Commissioner Coulter Harris and Dr. Castile and the countless staff within DPH who made my time serving the Commonwealth both a joy and a blessing, such as Drs. Sonori Erspring and VP Giup, who were both really mentors for me before I joined the department and continue to support me after. While I was at the department, it was said again and again that the pandemic and the work of the department was not a sprint, but a marathon. And now with my own experience at the departure, I now see that the work is really a relay. And I know that there will continue to be women of color throughout the Commonwealth who continue to move the work forward. So I'm really encouraged by that. And thank you all so much for this incredible recognition.